God bless everyone. We had our minute of silence. Happy New Year's. Okay, we had Thanksgiving, Halloween. Now we're seamlessly at Christmas. Okay. God bless you all. It's December 19th, 2025. Who would have guessed? Soon to be 2026. I want to say I appreciate all the love and all the beautiful things you guys been saying. Okay. God bless you all. Well, you're in the right spot, Fatma. Plus, I have the free course online that will help you reach God. That's fiz.guru. Okay. It's ancient techniques. And the course is free. It's probably like the best free course in the world. It actually works. You just have to do it. It's fiz.guru. Okay. God loves all you guys. Yeah, I see you, Kasani. I see you, Kasani. Kasani. And I appreciate all the comments, perspectives, and all the love you guys been giving me. Okay. My best friend talks like this, so I might start incorporating this. Hello, distractions from peace. It's a beautiful comment you made earlier. Hello, the skinny kid who likes snacks. That's hilarious. Look at my username, Hitler. Yeah. Fizz is that anti-guru. God bless all you guys. God is always around us. The best time to find God, to feel God, is right now. And to find Him is to feel Him. Woo! Okay. Because when you find God, you actually feel Him. Okay. And this is the greatest thing. And only you have the opportunity to feel Him. It doesn't matter if someone else does or if the whole world does. Because it depends on what you're feeling. This feel. Okay. So this is a living presence that's everywhere. And everybody can feel this. Okay. It's indescribable because the feeling is, it's so immaculate. Okay. Oh my goodness. Someone knocked it down. But really, it's pure love. Yeah. Hello from Japan. No one should be homeless. Hello, Scottish Highland. Yeah. I mean, be homeless. I don't know what you mean by homeless, though, because there's people that stay in villages. There's people that want to be homeless. Most people, in fact, make a choice. There's people who stay in the Amazon that would be, which you would consider homeless. There's people that in Africa that basically are hunters and gatherers. Same with Siberia. Lenin is alive. Hallelujah. Yeah. Thank you, Kasani. Jesus is the King, Alpha and Omega. The thing about Jesus is, you know, some people, they see him as a human being, and while other people see him as God. So this is why, you know, some people don't, this is why people love Jesus so much, because they actually see him as God. Okay. Maybe that can be for the people who don't see this, because, you know, a lot of the times when we think of something, you got to understand there's unlimited, there's millions points of views you can have. And when you can only see one at one time. So when you're seeing one, people get caught up in their one. Yeah. And then they get so caught up in it, they don't believe other people. They're not trying to listen to other people. Okay. But it's only one point of view you have. How's it going? God bless you. So there's unlimited point of views. Greetings from Sentinel Island. Wow, is that in India? Yeah, I'm rich. I'm rich, Robin. Thank you. You see you every morning with a joint coffee? You talking about you? Yeah. Thank you, Rick Shannon Ellis. Hello, Lorax. Yeah. I've had a job my whole entire life, Robin. Hello from Australia. Got some acorns. Picked them up in the woods. Many Christian people are joining us. Yeah. But there's something else. We can't hate other people. Okay? And we have to love. We can't separate other people because everybody is a Christian. You know? Everybody wants to feel amazing. So we can't separize people. And that's actually the number one Christ teaching, and which these are universal teachings. That, you know, love thy neighbor, treat others how you want to be treated. So we must love everyone. In fact, this is the only rule. The golden rule. As soon as you stop loving somebody, well, you're going to feel it. Once you resist love or go against it, this is when your life becomes bad. You become limited. Hello, sick dog. You will see a human, nothing else. Okay. Do we pay for our father's sins? You pay for your own sins. Your world and your life is what you create. Hello, D-Man. God bless you. Who's spreading hate? I don't feel no hate, and I never will. Happy Christmas, everyone. Milkman, it's okay. That's you thinking about that, so you're creating a reality of what you think. Howdy from Ohio. Hello, Dublin, Ireland. It's a beautiful place. Woo! I will go on and do greater works than the Gnostic gospel. Wow. That's beautiful, TJ. Thank you, Black Mass Soul. Taking our thoughts captive to obey Christ is powerful. Yeah, and Christ is really within us. So when you think about Christ, he's actually inside of you, okay? Whatever you think about is actually inside of you. And in the Bible, it says, in pretty much all of scriptures all around the world have something similar. Have a clear mind. When you have a clear mind, you have no attachments to the thoughts. You are not your thoughts. Okay, and this may be weird to you. You are actually the feel of life. Yeah. When you're feeling your life, you have no ideas. There's no thoughts. Okay. Also in the Bible and other scriptures around the world, they say, take no thought. What happens when you take no thought is you actually feel alive. You're outside of your head now. There's no more imagination. There's no more thinking going on. You're fully embraced in life. And life tells you everything you need to know. Okay. So the more you can get your mind steady and slow it down, you're going to feel better. I have the free technique course, Ancient, on my page. Then I have the paid one. And best believe they do work, because that's why I only do stuff that I feel. Not an emotion, not an attachment, not an opinion. Something that actually works. That's all I do all of my life. Always have. Always will. Okay. Other people are bullshitting you, and it's a somewhat hit or miss. Just be honest. Yeah. So what you can stop thinking right now. This is the real you. The real you is the observer. The real you is the feel of life. It is freedom. Yeah. So you can think about whatever you want. You can believe whatever you want. Okay? But you could stop all of it. And this is actually when you become with the living presence. Yeah. The one with all. So hello, sick dog. I have seen I know about the Lorax, yes. All the fullness of deity dwells bodily. Yeah. To worship the Father in spirit and truth, which is God. Yeah. Okay, I get you. Yeah. It is important. Well, it is important what you believe is true. Well, what I wanted to say actually is there are no doubts. Yeah. Anytime that you had doubts, they're simply not real. Anything that feels bad, you don't like it, it's actually not real because you are the most amazing feeling ever. So, all doubts you ever had, once you see this, woo, they simply don't exist. You suffer from the God delusion? Okay. I feel amazing and the happiest in the world. I actually feel life. It's not an emotion. Everybody can feel this. Hello, Christine Sherman. Hello, Crazy K. Give all you away and follow Jesus. Not too many people do. I have. The Trinity is a beautiful thing, but it's all one. You can't separate the one. You can't get outside the one. And everything connects back to the one, of course. But at the end of the day, to really know the Trinity is actually just to feel your life. It's the feeling of your life. It's the most happiest, loving, overwhelmingly. Okay. And you won't be thinking in this state, and it's already coming off of you. Yeah. It's already going there. It's already going on all around you, all this happiness and love. You actually have to tune into it for yourself. It doesn't matter if it's going on around you. It doesn't matter if God loves you. Not saying that he doesn't, but you have to feel it. Love is literally all around you. It's the essence of reality. It's made from the powerful God. Okay? So the Trinity is really feeling. It's the feel of your life. This is the real way to know God. Because what would you want from God? Yeah. You might want material things, da-da-da-da-da. But really what you want from anything and anyone, is to feel something. You want to feel love. That's what you want from God, to feel love. And you can attune yourself to it. That's why the Bible was giving instructions. Yeah. And that's why we're here, just to be reminders. Yeah, Alaskan bush people. Mustache goes crazy. I'm deluded. Okay. The Bible, God, man, woman, child. It's all made from one. It's beyond gender. Rich people have nothing to believe in, Jerry, Ginger. They're caught up in their money. They believe in money. Yeah. It's all from the same. There's no separateness. There's no gods outside of God. That's causing separateness and making it confusion. I've always had courses. I have the paid course for when you really want to feel God and still your mind and change your life. You should pay for it. It's the best course in the world. I mean, it's not even from me. It's really techniques to know God, because there's simply techniques to know him. Yeah. Most of it was hidden or not available to access like it is nowadays. And then there's the free course. If you say it works, it must work. I only do stuff that works. If I don't, and this is something personally, all my life if I don't feel something or have no interest in it, then I'll never think about it. Won't continue to do it. I'm contributing the best thing in the world right now, Alan Hunt. Through me, you get to feel just being here. Because I have no thoughts, I have no problems. It's been this way for a long time now. So through me, you get to feel space. I give you this because you feel something. You can actually feel life. Okay. You can feel happiness. You can feel love. Because hate is, why do so many guys have hate for this man? Because one, they're jealous, but I could care less. And people, hate is just muddied up love. Hate is actually trying to get to love. Yeah. Yeah, retreat centers or healing stops are BS. Yeah. It's all one, anyway. Yeah, what society? God is very real and so is the deceiver. Jesus called himself God. Oneness is false. No, when you shut up your mind, you're not thinking of anything. You have a thinking mind, and then you have the feel of life. This is the best feel. You can only do two things in reality: think about shit, or you can feel all of existence. Only a few people are actually getting to this point. It's what Jesus and the Bible are pointing to. Yeah. And what did you say? The oneness, you when you get into the feeling of a life, like you're feeling it so much that there's no thinking going on, you actually expand. You actually feel oneness because there's no thoughts going on. Your life is actually connected to the outside life, to God. You could only feel this. No thinking or idea will bring you to this. Only when the thinking and ideas stop. Yeah. The Trinity is one God in different forms. Yeah. Thank you, Reggie Long. Because he talks out of his butt. Thank you, Vicky Goggins. God bless you. To the form of a servant. I'm just a servant myself. I serve God. Yeah, God is good. Anything that feels good is of God. anything that feels bad or negative, well, that's God telling you that it's a sin. Stop walking, going around, and go home. Okay. Why you don't see who also runs the world? It's God. Those that are drunk also feel happy. They're not aware. We're trying to bring awareness. You don't need to drink anything. That's all who walks around and never does shit. You don't know my life, and okay, I'll do more than you ever have in 3 lifetimes. Probably more. God is real and the devil is real. Hello, Brenda. You can confirm your beliefs by actually feeling it. That's why some people don't believe, because they're miserable. Draconian. Yeah, well, I don't see them and I don't really care about them. Let them do whatever they want. They're trying to find God too. Yeah. Again, there are no troubles. There is really no feeling bad. Okay. You create all your troubles and feeling bad, as we already stated. Yeah, feel the one, too hip to go. This caterpillar is gonna keep growing. It's like the hungry caterpillar. Yeah. A lot of people could be jealous of me. Why? Because I am you. We're all life. Okay, we're all part of this. And yeah, some people want to be distracted from entertainment. That's okay, because God made a distraction to test you. Woo! Yeah, you like that one. You'll never find God if you never look. You'll never know the meaning of life if you never have a question. That's a river or no way. It's like the laughter or joy of thin air when you know. Yeah. Fear isn't real. How could you prove fear? You would describe it. But that doesn't prove it. You would have to feel some type of vibration. All you really are is a feel, a vibration. Yeah, you're the feeling of life. This isn't an opinion. This isn't even advice. This is who you actually are. And I can prove it just by simply, you may think you're a thought, but your thoughts change, but you're still here. So whatever's still here, the one having the thoughts is the real you. Yeah. I mean, if you think the Trinity is false, well, then that's your own belief. Hello, baby from the beach. How do you know if God loves you? Because I feel it. Yeah. Thank you, Vicky Goggins. I'm gonna scroll to the top. The stone guy, they get hung up on their own eyes. Yeah, well, God wanted it to be that way. Some people have to go through this to find themselves. Like the one guy yesterday in the live morning, he had to go to prison for like 2 years. Okay. Everything is back redirecting you so you feel the love of God. Whatever it is. You want the drugs gone? Yeah. Doesn't matter if you do drugs or not, because you're still here. You're still the best feeling in your life. You have to have awareness of this. So no drugs could actually change your soul. You can't change God. Yeah. You can change your thoughts. Waste of a person, thank you. And make a Q&A. Thank you. Tell us your history. History doesn't matter. We're right here, right now. I'm going to scroll to the top of comments. The feel, exactly. Too hip to go. It's very easy. Yeah. The thing is, if your mind is waddling too much, you're not steady. You don't have that rock. You don't have the salvation. There are techniques to calm your mind. You can just do it now too. But usually for people, it's not that easy. Okay. And it's usually a whole life and a whole lifestyle. So, again, it's simply already here. If your mind's moving all over the place, well, then you're up in here, moving all over the place, and you're simply not still to feel this. It's already going on, even if your mind is moving all over the place. It's always going on. So God is always going on. He's always living. He lives through everything. That's why it's a living presence. How would you know a living presence? Yeah, you could talk about it and you could maybe even see it. But even if you've seen God, if he showed up in like a magnificent form, it wouldn't matter. Because what would happen? What would you want out of that transaction? You would want to feel something. This is the key. Even if Jesus popped up right next to me, some people would still be in disbelief. It would only be if you felt something that would confirm it. Yeah. Because our life is we are really the feel of being alive. A liveliness. It's even like a concentration. Yeah. So if you have no focus, yeah, it's. Thank you, Vicky Goggins. I love you. I wasn't actually going to go live today because I'm not going to be going live earlier or later in the evening because I'm going to be doing something. So I'm here now. God bless all of you guys. Hello, Killer Stash. Thank you. Did Yahweh teach the feel? Yeah. We just gave specific quotes. The Living Bible is living because it's meant to be felt. Let's say you did read the Bible or some scripture around the world, but you didn't feel anything. Well, then what's that going to do for you? Maybe you're still miserable. Maybe you're still searching now. Hey, Marlene. Actions come with how you feel. If you feel miserable and mad, you're going to make mad actions. You're going to give off mad vibrations. If you're happy, you'll go clean toilets. You'll go help the whole community. Or you'll just be happy for yourself and do whatever yourself. In the house of the wise, olive oil. Okay. Hello, Kathy M. I love you. And yeah, make sure I wanted you to check out the free course. It's one of the best. It's the best course for free. So. Thank you, Christine. Yeah. I don't have a situation. It's all my situations are over. I'm already with Christ. I believe in him, and I already feel the love of God. So, and once you're in this state, you're in this state forever. Right? So, or if you get a taste of God's love, Jesus, you're gonna want to come back, because it's really an emphasis. It's ease. It's complete relaxation. God has you covered. Jesus has you covered. You know, you feel straight love. It's so. Thank you for the mustache comment. We're trying to actually get you to stop thinking. Yeah. And the people that do think, the think positively. Negative thinking is what you want to avoid. Yeah, but being here, Diego, will give you a free of mind. Yeah. When you're free from thoughts, this is when you ultimately feel love. And if you have thoughts, direct them towards Jesus Christ. Yeah. Think about the whole world and think positive things for the whole world. Because we're all life. The best thoughts are of God. Amen. Thank you, Grace Jones. I don't have a Discord. Hello, JJ. Yeah. Yeah. Any emotion that feels bad is actually wants to feel good, but you're eliminating it through your mind. So anything that feels bad is because you're causing it, and you don't have acceptance. So emotions are pretty much negative. With God, you're free. That's what we all want to be. Hallelujah. I'm going to scroll to the top of the comments. Hello, a marine animals lover. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. I'm scrolling to the top of the comments, I guess. Much love to the New York City. Let me know if you got to take the class. Jesus is saving many of lives. So nice to hear. Yeah. Remember that. And you have to spread that love. Hello, Shibby. Hello, Annie. Hello, Michael Voss. You can literally achieve this without the... Well, that's what you think. Lucifer was a beautiful angel. Yeah. Book made by man. That's your opinion and your thought. And hard not to hate. Well, you're just not a... You got to see and you're involved in a separation. Goofer. You got to see that it's a blessing. Yeah. The separation so you get closer to feeling what's inside of you. To feeling the love inside of you, my brother. Yeah. You're seeing it as separation, but actually it's really a continuation. It's actually trying to make you whole again. Nobody can separate from you. It's... Yeah. As harsh as it may seem, because you are already whole. Yeah. All of existence is inside of you. Again, hard not to hate. You're only hating because you can't believe it. But it doesn't matter if you believe it or not. That's the key. It's also already happened in the past. It's gone. It's over. So you're hating because you have a belief, and it's a negative belief. We'll say it's a good thing. As soon as you change it to thinking positively, you're free from the hate. So I hope that helps. I've watched George Carlin. I don't really believe George Carlin. I don't believe a lot of those people. I believe they're all facades. Yeah, maybe he was funny, but it doesn't make sense if he worked for the CIA and whatever else. Diego. I don't believe a lot of the people that I see. I don't know them either, so. But yeah. And yeah. But again, he was a person and he's looking for God too. Trying to feel his life. Yeah. Massive splitter, thank you. I'm sorry I don't get to read everybody's comments. I do love reading all the comments. Whether it's negative comments. No. I don't like seeing the same spam though. God is love. Yeah. God is literally the feel of love. You can't really see it, but you most definitely can feel it. Yeah. Peace can get you here. It's the precursor, the preliminary. But God is, you are already full of this love. It's only when you have thoughts and you block the love. Yeah. Thoughts can be limitations. Hello from Brazil. Hopefully I go there sometime in the next year. I'm getting this from being stillness. Yeah. From the life lessons that God has taught me. Hello, Stacy from Jamaica. Well, press bots, everything connects back to God. So, Torah, Quran. Yeah. And yeah, it's interesting. Even the Bible has different perspectives inside of itself. Yeah. Thank you, Z-Man Adventure. Your whole life is miraculous. Woo! Yes. This just proves of something. You know of existence even intellectually, you know that of life, you're on, but you can feel this existence. Yeah. Hello, unified memes. I mean, what are the questions? The definition of Satan would just be probably ignorance, and I don't know, being trapped in emotions. September, Wilson. How did you get your mustache parted? I called up Moses. I don't know what that means. Frango. Hello, Easton Hope. No, I didn't watch the show Stumpy G. I haven't watched TV in probably over 11 years, if not 12 years. I sold my TV when I was 18, and I got it at 16. We all have a duty to spread the message. Yeah, it's really the only message. That's what we've all come here to do. I love all you guys. God bless the whole world. The potential of evil. Evil is just going against what's good. Why would you go against what's good for you and that makes you feel good? Because what is good and what is bad? Well, the stuff that gives you life and makes you feel good. Okay, the stuff, if you're these bad people and bad feelings, and anyone who follows what you would call Satan, they're in fear. A lot of these people on TV live in fear. Maybe they'll put on a nice smile for the camera. Yeah, bullshit. You don't know what's going on in their mind. Exactly. All scriptures are inspired by God and beneficial for teaching. Exactly. It's a great mindset. So, even the devil wants to rejoice with God. Everything is going back. So, yeah, evil is just going against what it wants to be. Hello, Kelly Facade or Pasade. Nice to see you. Hello, Ali Codes YT. Nice to see you here. I love you guys. Yeah, I mean, if Jesus popped next to me, yeah. But how would you know it's Jesus? Just saying. Yeah. A lot of people think, but they get stuck in their ways of thinking because there's a whole nother way of thinking. It's honestly, yeah. That's the thing about thinking is you're only thinking one way usually, or a lot of people do this. And then they think their thinking is better than everybody else's or something like that. You can't be better than someone. We're all equal. We're all life. When you don't know this, you try to be better than someone. You try to conquer. Yeah. You separate things. Joseph Stalin. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't there. And no one really talks about Joseph Stalin anyway. So No, I don't need DMT. It's already inside of you. No drug or anything outside of you will get you to this pinnacle of existence. Because you are already this. God's already disposed this inside of you. Thank you, Zez. Angels brought destruction. I mean, God brings destruction, right? A crazy build, as in like what I'm building up to. All family is the family of life, the tree of life. Yeah, it's BS. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I agree, Vicky Goggins. Yeah, but the thing about George Carlin is you got to understand once you go into them places, you're not allowed out. You're not allowed out. So, and apparently he was in. So, I don't know. But anyways, by his acts, he was angry. You could tell in his speech. So, I mean, yeah, was he funny? Yeah, he's probably real funny. But he was also angry. If you really visualize me, you'll start to feel like the best feeling. Though, because I carry the feel of life with me. I'm aware of it. I have awareness. And what I'm saying about if you visualize me or even think of me, even looking at me, you can see that there's no anger. Okay. Of course, you have to have some type of sensitivity and intelligence. I haven't been angry in 13 years. So, and I have the biggest reason to be angry out of anybody in the world. Probably 99% of people. Okay. I have the most reasons to be angry. But I'm not. Haven't been angry 12 or 13 years. Nothing wrong with being angry, but two things. One, once you feel God's love or Jesus Christ's presence and follow his teachings, you're not going to be angry. So that's kind of like the whole point of it. Two, there's nothing wrong with being angry, but it sucks, right? So, and you can hop out of anger as soon as you become aware of it. Oh, wow. Why would I get on Discord? I'm not saying that George Carlin wasn't spot on. I mean, no. I don't think God is facade. No, I feel him. Yeah, the Alites. The Alites. You call me lazy? Okay. The world's a stage. Yeah. The only thing that's really real, the only thing that you have proof of would be the feeling that you're feeling, which you're made of. God created this whole thing for you to have reenactments and to get caught up. It's a hide and seek game. Yeah, and the opposing force they don't know this. They don't want you to find it out, but they don't know it either. So, yeah. Everything outside of you can be for enjoyment, but the real search is just feeling it inside of you. Yeah. And they've probably mentioned this numerous times in the Bible and scriptures all around the world. I mean, Yeah. Why do you think Lucifer rebelled? Because he was stuck in his mind. He wanted to create what God had and made. He wanted to be like Jesus. Yeah. So you're either with them or you would act against them. Great question, September. September Wilson. Yeah. He was going against life. When you go against love, whether it's someone broke up with you, your dog died, parent died, something starving child in Africa, which you have sympathy and you care. But once you feel so bad and for so long, you got to get over it. It's to actually, the thing is like, real love is accepting everything. It's greater than, people say it's emotionless and not caring. No. It's actually having so much love. Yeah. So whether somebody died or somebody got sick, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. If you have a negative thought about it, then you're going to feel negative. It doesn't matter what it is. People just aren't aware. So, yeah. Once you go against this love, then you're going to feel bad. So if you're ever feeling bad, it's because you're not seeing it from a loving perspective. Yeah. If you're feeling bad, you're not accepting love. So that's why you feel bad. And ultimately, it sucks. I've seen the movie Zeitgeist like 13, 14 years ago. Yeah, I've seen the movie Zeitgeist. That was the one of the movies where I kind of first became awake. But I knew when I got one of my first jobs at 15 or 16. I wanted to get a flat screen TV. That's the TV I got when they first came out, basically. But I had this feeling over me. It could have also been an idea. But so I felt what people say. I knew this at 15 or 16. Okay, the feeling everybody says, or the idea of slavery. Even though I had the easiest job, I didn't mind it, or I was doing it willingly. So I've already been through all that and done all that. There's nothing wrong with the job. There's not. What really matters is if you're angry. Yeah. Simply, there's nothing outside of you. You're creating anger. Yeah. So that's why you feel angry. Something outside of you has nothing to do with the anger you're creating. You let it go when you want it to, right? How are you going to get over anger? It sucks. And when do you get over it? You don't want to spend a whole lifetime angry. I'm going to scroll to the top. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I got one. Something programmed it. I mean, it was God. Yeah. You think you're going to get to the bottom of it? Hello, Bobby. Hello from Nothing, Hampshire, England, Retford. Is it true the smartest people in the world? It doesn't matter about being smart. It matters if you feel your life. It matters if you feel God. Yeah, it reigns supreme all over smartest people. I mean, smart people can still feel happy and, live a good life, but they're not going to know the meaning of it. Well, I'm going to scroll to the top. Appalachian bacteria. I'm scrolling to the top. Is that your dinner? And it just might be. Eat it as is. With the tall man, not that much, no, but. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Yeah, let's see some more. Thank you all for being here. My best friend is French. Well, I've seen Buddha's quotes. So Melissa Mongoose and I have high reservations for the Buddha. He was trying to uplift humanity. And the one Buddhist book was by the Dalai Lama that I read like 10, 11 years ago. I don't think he personally wrote it, but every time I got to like almost 3/4 of the book, and it's of the current Dalai Lama, he started talking about emotions, and I just couldn't get past this one part. I just had to stop reading. And this is like one of the first books I read on my own. But I couldn't. I kept trying to read the book again, Melissa. But I kept stopping at this one point, and even the one time I forced it, I just couldn't read the book, so I just threw it away. Outside of the Bible and scriptures, I've never read a book that actually gave me something. It's just not practical. Okay, and I almost hate to say that. So, I've read the 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene. I've read the 4 Agreements by Miguel Rodriguez. I've read fiz.guru Inner Engineering. I mean, I've never really took anything from any of those books, unfortunately. I'm not even trying to be negative, which I'm not, ever. In fact, I don't even remember really anything specific. Have a blessed day. Haters gonna hate. I smoked cigarettes and have 13 grandchildren. Wow, that's a lot of grandchildren, my sister. Yeah. You smoked cigarettes? You don't smoke anymore, though. God bless you, Vicky Goggins, and that's a beautiful thing. Yeah. To spread your love and your kindness. That's all that really matters. I'll make a fancy mustache for you, my friend. Thank you, Ben15. A book about the basics. I mean, yeah, I've probably seen quotes and tad bits of here and there. And I think what they're doing for humanity is really good. God does everything. It's all God's, for God's purpose. The guy I do roofing for would say that. Well, that's what you think, Z-Rids, and that's okay. Yeah. The essence and formless can't be grasped. Well, that's because you can feel it. It's right in front of you. Okay. Well, if I feel interested, and I'll read it. Thank you, Marilyn Bond. Hello, Gigi. Yeah, there's too many comments for me to honestly read them all. Though I wish I could. Just keep asking them and keep coming back in the lives. And so I usually go in once a day. Well, I don't remember what the book was called, but I feel like the Dalai Lama didn't write it himself. Like someone was interpreting his words, and it's not that I was against it or I thought it was bad. It was just I've never had a book where that was the only time I've ever did this, and I've not read like a lot of books, so. Yeah. It had like a red cover and then like a black space in the middle. The Dalai Lama. Hello. Can't entertain negativity. Yes. As soon as you do, you could get caught up in it. People say like Satan runs the world. I just say a lot of people are negative. I mean, that's how I see it. A lot of people are caught up in negativity. So some of them don't know it. And that's obviously the ignorance. Most people turn to sin due to poverty. Yeah. I mean, that's up to us to change that and up to the individual person. Learn the astral project. Yeah, I know some of them are on. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, Melissa. Yeah, I know the Buddhists are kind of big on that part. Yeah. But you can learn anything from that. As we said, in heaven, you might not be able to fly right here, but in the real world or in heaven, you can fly. We talked about this. You can do whatever up there, basically. But when you come down here, you think you can do all the stuff you used to do up there, even though you might not remember. But this is what like limits people more, constricts you more. Yeah. And yes, you can learn pretty much all you'd want to know through the astral projection, and a lot of people are gonna be angry when they find out. It's happening right now. The point is not to be angry, because it was all a lie. Because you don't need to astral project to feel right now. This is the main point. To at least look for God and feel His living presence. We monopolize everything behind the cash. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing's wrong with it, but it's what's going on. And in the future, it's all going to change. Hey, what's up? Wow, that was a good sip. The power of awareness. Wow, it seems like a good one. Yeah. Hello, me, Crystal, Bethel. Positivity is what you actually are, the only gamer tag. God bless you, the swim blueprint. Yes, I am at the Northeast. But I chose my favorite flavor of chewing gum, and it works when you see them smile back at me. Okay. I don't know too much about COPD, but I think like the lungs are not working enough, which obviously cigarettes can exuberate this. And if you don't basically do cardiovascular exercise, that too, with additional the cigarettes, can make it harder. Who replaced the Dalai Lama didn't get replaced. Yeah, not yet. So even though this book was from like 13, 12 years ago that I read, it's still the same Dalai Lama. God bless you. Thank you for being here, Kelly. Does you think it's gross? It's okay. Free wills, usually people use it. They're just ignorant and they don't know the meaning of life. I would say most people are wanderers. Yeah. I wouldn't call them, they're not evil. Yeah. Most people don't know what life is actually about and the meaning of it. I mean, this would be the most profound thing to search for and find. People don't even think about it. They want to go off and partying and dilly-dallying, right? You've seen a demon? Like the Four Noble Truths. Yeah. I mean, maybe you've heard it. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of like some Buddhist quotes, and I love them. But maybe you've read like a different book, or maybe it just related to you more. So, which that's very beautiful. Ultimately, the Buddhists, we're all trying to find God. Yeah. Their explanation may be different at the end of the day. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's beautiful. Did you hear that? Jesus. Thank you, Vicky. God bless your soul. Are you the one that got all the chickens down there, Vicky? Let me know how the chicken's been. Maybe on one of the YouTube comments. It looked like Batman standing in the doorway. You felt fear. Yeah, fear is in the heart. Fear is in the heart, Joseph. And then you said Jesus' name and they rebuked. Yeah. And you probably had some negativity before this situation popped up. Thank you, Lucas. What do you mean, what's up with my eyes? Mr. Mendez. Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, Melissa, exactly. People's languages and cultures, their words don't translate to English words. English is made up from all languages around the world. It's made literally from Indian languages. It's made from French words, Spanish words, Greek. I mean, that's what people don't even think about this. So it just Papa, Bubba, pajamas. These are all Indian words. So how could English be using Indian words? Yeah. French toast, French fries. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. You've read a lot of books, Kelly. Yeah, I'd like to hear more about that. Scripto, I got a new phone and I don't have the miles counter on there, my friend. Some people only wanting to fight. Yeah, some of them are botted accounts. Yeah. Oh well. I don't know how to say your name, Eon. Smart way to engagement. Yeah, the prison is in your mind. A save is shooting a government job. Thank you. Yeah, they tell them themselves. You can never hide the truth. You can live in a world of negativity. Yeah. That's what a lot of people on here, especially guys, they they want to they want to talk bad about women, and they want to act like just they say eventual like gay and sexual things, and no woman's ever going to want to be with that. Not the woman you want, you know. I agree, Kelly. So master rage bait. The more no, the comments don't really do anything, Dr. Zenik, because I probably have some of the most comments in my lives compared to for the amount of views and comments I get. I could take a picture at the end. It's usually about 1,500 comments I get per live. It tells me. Not that it matters, but for my subscribers and views, that's I should be in the hundreds of thousands of views at that point because simply all that, God is just testing me. It's all for him. So I don't think because if the YouTube if I got 1,500 comments on a live, you can go through and see yourself. I should be like this should be like one of a very high ranking live and video. Yeah. But yeah, I don't. My colon ruptured. Now because the whole universe and God was trying to wake you up, boning, gaming. Before you were completely unaware and just maybe stuck in your ideas. This would be called darkness in a way, or your ego. God would do, even if it's almost to kill you, and sometimes people do die and come back to life. God will do this to wake you up. Yeah. No, but the feel of life is just, it's even beyond chemical reactions. Do I need a video editor? No, there's really nothing to edit. Thank you. Well, I mean, that's great if the therapist is helping you. I can help you too. I mean, he's going to get so SSI. Perfect. Yeah. Stress makes you see things. Yeah. Don't let yourself get stressed out about anything, because it's not that you're trying to send the stress outside. You want to cry for help, but really you're just stressing yourself out. So, God bless you, Johnny. I'm in a wheelchair since 2022. Oh, well, maybe we can help you out in ways, Vicky. God bless you. Yeah. I didn't know that you were in a wheelchair since 2022. Yeah. But I believe you can walk again. It doesn't, even if the doctor said you couldn't, doesn't mean doctor isn't Jesus, right? Doctor is not God. If a doctor says you have cancer and you feel amazing, who it just matters how you're feeling. But God can do anything. I'm not homeless or on SSI. You're struggling with quitting, Gigi? What is quitting what? Yeah, I mean, we could be a science experiment, but what does it change? Do a backflip. No, it's not. I don't have nothing figured out. I just follow. I follow my interests, but now I just follow God. I feel the happiness and I feel the life inside of me. That, yeah. So it's not like I have anything figured out, and I'm here because you are. That's beautiful, Kelly. Thank you. I recognize you. Dumpster diving. Yeah, because younger people, sometimes they have more energy. That's one thing. And two, yeah, they're gonna want to live their lives. I mean, they're gonna want to try and experiment things. What happens when you get orders? You stop trying and experimenting things, and more so having fun. So, yeah. Hello to Brazil. Yeah, I mean, you brought up great points, Melissa. Hello, Adele, Maya Giel. Night all night. God bless you. Yeah, they're doing some type of a Buddhist monk walk. I've seen it. There's nothing to figure out. It's just the feel. Once you let yourself be guided by God's love. Bok bok. Yeah. It's funny. Every time I hear like a door squeak or the floor like squeak, it sounds like the chickens that I have in the yard. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever noticed this. See you in the afterlife. Well, you can see me right now too. No, I look tired because I couldn't sleep for the last 10 years because I couldn't eat food and no one helped me. No one even remotely little bit cared. So the reason why I look tired, I'm well aware of what's going on. And I was going to die every day. So because I was completely starving because I couldn't eat food. And yeah, the doctors wouldn't help me. Yeah. So that's, did you ever go to sleep? Most people have never even went to sleep hungry. I mean, but this is beyond hunger. This is actually like where it's stabbing you in the stomach. Try going to sleep. Yeah. So I know that's why I have this. Yeah. I mean, this went on for 9, 10 years. That's how I know God and how I feel him. So. Yeah. And I still get up and do this. But really not the point. I kind of remember the bone marrow, but not like fully, to be honest. Hello down the rabbit hole. Hello, Lauren. Not the big one. Even if it's never, you're going to always be in safe, Kelly. Are you too skinny, Vicky Goggins? That can be a problem. He wasn't letting you eat? Yeah, well, you probably had a similar experience. Mine, probably like 1 in a billion, and the most extreme case of starvation. I would have rather, in a way, rather died because yeah, it was immense suffering. One of the most extremists. Hello, Jessica Lloyd. I'm going to be out of here. I got to go. Hello, Bella Kush Powder. Love you. The pain. We're going to have to talk about that more, Vicky. Same with all you guys. Thank you, Vicky, for being here. Thank you, Jessica Lloyd, Melissa, Kelly. You are you, I am I. Soriga Roboto, Brazil. Because they're live. It's not merely entertainment. We're coming into the presence. No restrictions. Free. And eventually when you come into the lives, and you'll eventually just be, you'll always have this. You'll feel your life and feel free yourself. Yeah. Thank you, Vicky Goggins. Thank you, J Kid. This is above marijuana. Thank you, Dr. Zenik. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate you, Jessica Lloyd. Thank you, Down the Rabbit Hole. Michael loves. Thank you, Bella Kush Powder. For all the people that view the lives and the videos. I do these for you guys. They're not for me. So feel God's love. It's already there. The free course, the Feel God, Ancient Technique, fiz, fiz.guru. I probably won't be on later today. Okay, so. An active psychosis. I mean, you just sound real stubborn. So. And if I'm happy and laughing, what do you? Yeah, I don't get what your problem is. How is somebody rewarding me? And who are you to say this or that? Thank you, Vicky Goggins. Yeah. Just come and ask your questions some other time. Babies dying of cancer are already in God's love. Hello, Barbie Doll Loves Life. Oh, you're... Alright. I'll see everyone later. Okay. I'll see you all. Thank you, Melissa. Everybody else.